Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have episode 4 of season 3 of Tennessee Titans franchise. We are going back home. Well, we are going to stay at home. I think we played last week at home. We're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers here at Nissan Stadium. Of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers with TJ Watt. They still have Kenny Pickett. At least that's the quarterback that they said is going to be playing. I don't know how true that is, of course, because every single time, if you've ever noticed, they don't particularly show the right quarterback, whether it's in the, little cut scenes where it's like, hey, they're walking out onto the field, or it's the, game plan. They don't ever show the right QB, which is always the most annoying factor, because it's like, okay, I'm not actually preparing for the right quarterback now because of you, right? So it's going to be weird. It definitely is. Kenny Pickett, though, should be the starter. We do have some upgrade players to take care of. No injuries to note, at least. No, we do have one new injury. Jason Pinnock, our third-string slot corner and special teamer, is down with injury going into this game, so he will be out for a week. We do have Tyler Linton here, who we are going to work on slot for. I would love for in the future, as Bo Melton gets older and stuff, for him to take over in the slot over the next couple years. I think that would be probably the most crucial thing going forward for a guy like Tyler Linton, is hopefully get him involved in that slot and get him going and developing into a good direction. Of course, going against the Steelers, you have to talk about J.J. Watt. He has 3 sacks already on the year, so he's averaging about 1 a game. Hopefully we can slow him down going into this game. They don't look like a particularly great offense, especially through the air, which is why I wanted to go, try to stop the run more in particular, as well as Najee Harris being a superstar is also another big factor going into things. I'm going to take a look at their team actually real quick. Just go into the depth chart and we'll go ahead and search over to the Steelers. So yeah, it is going to be Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph going to be their main 2 guys. Warren Herbert and Najee Harris. Wow, they got a running back group there. Connor Hayward at fullback. Deontay Johnson. I did, like I said, cut Tutu Atwell, and they immediately picked him up, so they do have some decent weapons there. They got some speed. Pickens, Deontay, Tutu, and Calvin Austin all having some pretty good speed. Zacchaeus there, as well as Derek Weber, a second-year man. Pat Freiermuth is still there, Darnell Washington, so they're going to still have a good 1-2 punch at that tight end group. They still have a really good O-line. Dan Moore all the way in at center starting for them. They don't have a particularly great D-line that I'm seeing. They have Will Shaw, the defensive tackle that I looked at in the draft. Keanu Benton as well, TJ Watt like we talked about, Holcomb and Kenneth Murray. So instead of getting Patrick Queen, they get Murray this time. They do have Stephen Beal, another guy that I looked at last year in the draft, Alex Highsmith. And then they have Porter Awuzie and Rasul Douglas, as well as Bryce Hall, Minka Fitzpatrick, a rookie, Rashawn Posey, and then Alton Atkinson and Deshaun Elliott. So it'll be an interesting game. They have a very good defense, in my opinion. We got to come out. We got to start off hot like we have over the last 3 weeks. And hopefully we can go 4-0 to start off the season. It would be a great stepping stone to go into the right direction and get us our 4th win. Would be very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and get franchise staff upgrades done, and then I will see you guys when we hop into the game. So yeah, getting things underway here in Tennessee. Alex Highsmith also has X Factor, which I did not notice when scrolling through the team. Holcomb with a pick last week. Hopefully we can limit our turnover usage, or our turnover rate as well. Only one so far throughout the season, I think. It was a Will Levis interception, which if you watched that game against the Seahawks, it was totally fucking bogus, by the way. Throwing that pick. It got sucked into Boye Mafe's hands while he was in coverage. They weren't playing the correct scheme. It was just a weird time. It was just a weird thing. I'll probably have to go through and fix their team eventually, just because of how bad their team is with how it's set up. They're running a 3-4 with 3. They're running a 4-3 with 3-4 personnel. It's just not a good look for them. We are going to be rocking the dark blues with the white pants. Halo Lawan's going to start, of course, like always. And with us looking at the team and being like, oh hey, they have 2 X factors on the edges. I'm probably going to look to run the football a lot, and I'm going to have to look towards a lot of short routes and getting the tight ends and even the running backs more involved. So, for the first time today, we're going to head out onto the field at the 21-yard line is where Will Levis is going to get his first chance today. We've had a lot of opportunities to start off the games hot, and he's done pretty well. 56 for 90, 709 yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 pick through the year so far. doing pretty well. I'm not looking to light up the scoreboard and the stat sheet with him in terms of like getting him like 40 touchdowns. As long as we keep the turnover rate down, I'm fine with just about anything at this point. And I have decided to put Haskins in on several formations. I just went through and picked out like 3 or 4. And so you will see a little bit more Haskins today if we do end up picking any plays in those formations. I'm going to start off with this, I think it's FL drive. Linton in motion. And just, yeah, I probably should have hit him when I had the chance. Sack there for the defensive lineman. And, of course, we're missing some of our biggest names today. Tyron Smith, Jeffrey Simmons, and Dorian Dixon. We're going to miss Dorian Dixon and Jeffrey Simmons for 2 more weeks, and then we will miss only Tyron Smith for this game, and then we will have him back hopefully next week as well. 2nd and 11, going to drop back to pass. Edge rusher's coming. We got to get rid of the ball. Burks, not quite. Inaccuracy there. Poor accuracy from Will Levis. Not quite exactly what I wanted. I was hoping to hit him more in stride. And I'll go with this halfback slip screen. I think it's a good option here, especially with these edge rushers in this defensive line. As long as we can get Spears out. And no, it doesn't let him get out. Keanu Benton with the sack. Off to not a great start. That's not in our favor. Out to the 45 comes the Steelers offense. Yeah, they have some weapons on this team. They really do. But we got to go in. We got to slow them down. I'm not expecting Kenny Pickett to light us up. But then again, now that I say that, he's going to go for 300 yards and 5 touchdowns on us. So we're going to focus more on stopping the run, of course. I think the defensive backs we have should be able to step up and play well enough against the Steelers pass coverage unit. So I'm going to try to keep Farley as well on George Pickens more than anybody else. And there's Quentin Ayers. I hate when that type of shit happens, when the receiver goes to break and like slows down and the corner like slows down with him and gets bumped off of coverage. That's the stupidest fucking thing that can happen, I feel like, in Madden. And Quentin Ayers making up for it, making a good play there on George Pickens' diving play, knocks the ball away on that slant route, immediately makes up for it. Now, of course, I don't think that first play was really him. I think it was more Madden just being a big bag of dog shit than anything. But 3rd and 4 after a Pat Freiermuth catch and run for 6. Like I said, I think it was more just Madden being big bag of dog shit than fucking Quentin Ayers really losing that rep more than anything. And there's George Pickens, and Kenny Pickett can't hit him, just fucking running a curl route, and he threw the ball where like a comeback would be almost. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal on 4th and 4. Good start to their drive, not being able to finish though. Going to go to the inside zone here. Like I said, Hassan Haskins going to be in on a couple formations. I just want to give Spears a little bit of a break. So we're going to immediately start off with Hassan Haskins' run here. Kenneth Murray shoots the hole, end up being able to bring him down before he can get going. Negative 1 yard rush there. So going to have to go back to Hassan Haskins at some point, trying to get his average and his yards back up. 2nd and 11 going to the screenplay again. And just our line's just not getting out there. Spears, though, still able to get the football. And I don't know. Peter, fucking pick up your block. Holy shit. Peter Skronsky's pissing me off so much at this point that I'm actually considering benching him. He can't hold up in pass coverage. He's not getting out to these guys. He's not holding his blocks as much. It's just, it's annoying at this point. Bo Melton on this slot sale catch. I'm just gonna go, possession catch, get him down. Big play there, starting off our drive. I think that was what started off our first drive last week as well, was that slot sale. Bo Melton underneath on this out route, get it to him, catch 5 yards. Bo Melton already off to a good start. 2 catches, 24 yards for him on the day. Another play where Hassan Haskins is going to be in. 2nd and 5. Going to run this mountain zone. Bring Oliver over. The safety's going to drop and rotate. Handoff to Haskins. He gets up the field and gets a bunch of yards. 8 there. More like 9 because he was at -1. Going to immediately go back to the line and hit a play action. Shig should be open here almost immediately. But Wiley is as well, and Watt able to knock it away in coverage. That's weird to see Watt in coverage. I know he drops in coverage every now and then. I know he does that because he does have picks through his career, but still. I'm going to keep Haskins in. He's not really a true receiving threat. I'm not going to say he's bad at receiving. He's just not a true receiving threat. And that ball's floated, and it's going to be almost picked. Thought I had a little bit more time. Apparently not. 3rd and 10 now. Going to go back to the air here. Slot post. Gonna run Haskins over to this other side. Okay, maybe I picked a couple of the wrong formations to be putting him in on. 3rd and 10. Wiley's one of my main options here, as well as Burks at this point. Burks, open, catch, run against the safety, wins his rep. Just that safety was playing on the opposite side of the field, so when you go to cover him and he breaks towards you, it's hard to flip hips and go the opposite direction. 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass, trying to find something. Trying to hit Bo Melton there underneath. Can't quite get him the football. Not off to a great start. This defense is coming very fast. I will say that. We talked about it earlier, and it definitely is happening. They are coming fast and hard at us right away. They are sending pressure, and they are not afraid to do it either. Bo Melton here in the flat, trying to make a man miss. Minka, no. 5-yard reception, though, for Bo Melton. Does get us into a 3rd and manageable, which is very good and something we need. I'm going to go halfback draw here. Fuck it. If they don't stack the box here, I think we can win. Yeah, if Chick can get up to Holcomb, I think we can win this. Yep, Spears. There we go. Kenneth Murray not quite with the awareness there to get up and get into the face of the lineman. 11-yard rush for Spears. First of his day. Like I said, I want to get him less involved in terms of just pure, touches. I don't want to break him down like we have been. 1st and 10. Going to hand off to Spears on this left side. Continues to turn his feet and 7-yard rush there. Gets all the way down to the 4. Good running there. Good hard running there from the offense. The O-line just kept working and eventually they came free. We're going to keep Wiley in on this. Yeah, we're going to keep Wiley in on this. 2nd and 3. Roll out. Not quite a whole ton going. Just going to throw the football away. I was hoping Will Levis would have had a little bit more stamina there to be able to maybe run for it. But we're going to have to settle for something else. We got to go with something that's quick and easy as well. I don't love that it's just showing me double slants only. I guess we're going to go to it and hope that something gets open. Haskins could be an option here if he gets locked up on a linebacker. And, yeah, Highsmith just beats Taylor Lewan, and we're going to have to settle for a field goal. That sucks. 3 sacks already on the day for Pittsburgh, by the way. 1st and 10 at their own 25. They elected not to bring the ball out. Going to go 5 linemen here. Like I said, try to slow down their run game. Not particularly scared of their pass unit. And there's Amani Hooker going up and getting the pick. Amani Hooker. Baited Kenny Pickett into that one. Starting off at our own 34. What a good play there from Amani Hooker. 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass. Trying to find something. Bo Melton underneath. Catch. Run. Picks up 9. Good reception there for Bo. Fuck it. Let's run this. Let's see if Bo Melton can get something here. Bo Melton to the outside. Getting good yardage. Makes Minka miss. 1st down. 13-yard rush there from Bo Melton. Dude, TJ Watt was so fucking close from just taking Will Levis out. He literally got the ball out as soon as he was getting hit. No rush yards, no rush plays from the Steelers so far today. 4 for 40 on the air. Well, through the air, that is. 1st and 10. Bo Melton, do it all guy. So is Linton. I love the speed that we have on this team right now. 1st and 10. Dropping. Underneath is Melton. He's going to catch, hold on to the football. He's going to break 2 tackles and pick up a couple extra yards. Bo fucking Melton. Making everybody work for everything. We're going to keep Wiley in. Hopefully that'll help out enough on TJ. No, they put him one-on-one against TJ. Why would that be the option if I decided to keep somebody in? That makes no fucking sense. Why would that be the option at all for keeping him in? And don't give me that shit where I should have to slide the line in that situation to get a double team set up. No, if I'm keeping the tight end, it's a fucking chip or it's a goddamn double team. It's not a fucking one-on-one against an edge rusher in that situation. And I'm Melton run a drag, get him across the field a little bit faster than Linton. Linton on that trail route, able to create some separation. Melton was open. I just felt like getting Linton the ball. Figured it was a little bit better. Not get Melton too many hits on him to start off the game. Try to keep him a little fresh. Going to bring Treylon Burks down into the box. So if we can block everything up correctly, then Spears should be able to get to the edge a little bit easier. 3rd and 3 now. 3 for 20 on the day for Spears. Like I said, just get him not less involved, but just take a couple hits off of him is all. Make him not be getting injured at the end of every single game. 3rd and 3 here. Play action fake. Looking. Linton. Catch! Hold on to the football, and that's a touchdown. Tyler Linton gets his touchdown. That might be his first of his career as well in terms of receiving touchdowns. I know he has the punt return touchdown. I don't remember if he had a receiving touchdown. No, because he didn't have one in the first game, and I don't think he had one last week either, or the week before. So that might be his first receiving touchdown. So Tyler Linton might have had his first receiving touchdown here. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, it's his second at minimum. Well, at maximum. He definitely doesn't have more than 2. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Like I said, we're going to stack the box a lot here. Going to get these guys involved. Play action fake again here. Pat Freiermuth is the target. Caleb Farley, no, can't get his feet down. I do want to go back and see how close it was and if it would maybe be worth a challenge here. Caleb Farley, let's see. No, didn't even get the first foot down. Okay. I thought, yeah, and it's a Madden bullshit where it didn't allow him to get his feet down. But I'm not going to particularly harp on it. It was a good play from Farley there, making up ground, trying to get there. 81, that's Tutu. Bring him down, please. Fuck, we can't let Tutu beat us. Please, for the love of God, do not let Tutu beat us. 1st and 10 all the way down inside of our territory now at the 29-yard line. Going to look to probably get Najee Harris involved at some point. No, they're still going to the air here. And there's Wesley with a sack. The rookie. Our 1st-round pick, Wesley, coming up big. Going to play basically cover 0 here. Jair's just going to help out with underneath stuff, so don't get beat is the big thing. And Darnell Washington just beats Evans and walks into the end zone. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should probably swap that, put Shair on him in that situation, but man, that sucks. And Darnell Washington's not the particularly fastest tight end either. And they go halfback mid-draw here immediately. 6-on-6. We should win this. Everybody get up. 2 guys have to get up to backers. Just make sure to secure the first blocks, and then we can get up to the backers. That's a really good block there, but Minka just able to fight through traffic, end up bringing down Tajay Spears. It was really good blocking, and then Tajay Spears being able to find the hole. Minka Fitzpatrick just makes an excellent play there, able to slip through and just barely get him down. Screen pass here. Dude, they keep running into Spears. At some point, you have to call that. At some point in real life, you would have to call that as a flag. If they keep grabbing my guy, basically, and forcing him not to go out into his route, you have to call that at some point. Play action fake, rolling, trying to find somebody. Can't quite find anything. Levis is going to have to run. Not quite getting enough. 4th and 3 now. Can he pick it back out onto the field? Going to have to play coverage here. I don't think they're going to go to the run game a whole ton. Are they going to be another team that doesn't have a run in the first fucking half? We played 2 games, I think, last year. I think one against the Chiefs and one against a different team where the team didn't run the ball at all in the first half. And with them going 5 wide here, I think it's probably even more on the table here. And then if we get a stop of down here, which we do, 3rd and 10, I don't think they're going to run the ball here either. So it very much could be if we get the ball back and end the half with the ball, or at least with a field goal or a score, I would highly doubt that they're going to have another chance to run this football at any point during this quarter. There's George Pickens, and Florence can't make up the ground enough. Pickens able just to make him slow down just enough. He thought he was going a little bit deeper. This D-line playing well so far today, getting some pressures here and there. Wesley, the only one that I think has come away with a sack so far. Pickens there again. Hold on to that one. He's holding his midsection, but I would assume he's not down because Madden likes to lie about that shit. We're going to go by overall. We're going to go man alignments here. We're going to match up Farley, I think, onto Pickens a lot more. Get him more involved with, of course, covering their best guy at this point. So Deontay Johnson should be covered by Quentin Ayers then. And then, of course, McCreary on Tutu Atwell. Jalen Warren now in the game, trying to cover everything. McCreary, go up and get it! McCreary with a big pick. He has come alive these last couple weeks. If that linebacker stays on top of Melton, this should be, and especially if it's man, this should be an easy completion here. No, he literally just sits there. 2nd and 17, dropping back to pass, trying to find something. Bo Melton to the outside. No, knocked away by Rasul Douglas. 3rd and 17 now. I'm going for it. Fuck you. I'm throwing the fucking football. We're not doing this half-baked bullshit. I'm going to go 4 verse here. They got to cover this correctly. If they don't, I'm going to hit them. Simple as that. 3rd and 17. Wiley, Josh Wiley wins his rep against the corner. Going back to the line immediately. Going strong curl here. Looks like they might be bringing double A gap. No, they bail immediately. Underneath. Can't quite get it to Bo Melton. Will Levis has faced a lot of pressure today. He's performed well enough, I think, especially with how much pressure he has received. Goodwell and Taylor Lewan fighting for their lives out there. They're going to have to hold up a little bit more today. Trying to find Bo Melton. Finally, the O-linemen get out there, but nobody... Dude, you guys are literally blocking Porter into Bo Melton. What the fuck are we doing here? Going red zone up here. Treylon Burks, win your rep. Bo Melton, potentially win yours. Gonna bring Linton in motion, get him going. What the fuck route is that? Why is he running up the field? He's supposed to be running a drag, Madden. Holy shit, dude. Fortunately, not as good of a punt as I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to pin them a little bit better. Bounces into the end zone, out to the 20. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Looks like they're going to put some pressure on us, see if we'll make a play. No, they're going to run the football for the first time today, and that's going to be for a 0-yard gain. I'm going to call timeouts. Fuck it. Let's play field position. Let's see if we can maybe get a stop here. If we can get a stop here, potentially 1 or 2 plays into field goal range, and then potentially a going up 3. Counter here to Najee. Nothing going there. Another 1-yard rush. Cover 3 Sky. I would assume they're going to run the football here. I'm not 100% sure, of course, but I would assume if they're smart enough, they'll run the football, just try to get out of this half. Najee Harris, again, nothing going there. We're going to give Tyler Linton a chance to return this one. If he doesn't waste more than 9 seconds as well, we could go for a long field goal or something of that nature. Yeah, no, nothing going there. Tyler Linton, not a good return there. Not a bad return either, of course. Going into half, tied 10-10. Not exactly how I expected this game to go. I mean, like I said, their defensive line just coming after us. Them not running the ball either. Completely giving up on that and just... They never even tried it, so I guess it was never giving up on it. It was just not really wanting to go towards it. Just immediately saying, hey, we're going to throw the football. Like, I don't understand that logic, but whatever. Tied 10-10 going into half. Keenan Evans goes down and makes a really good play on special teams. 1st and 10 at their own 17. Comes out the Steelers' offense. Going to send a corner blitz here. Going to see what McCreary can get done. Going to drop with Shair, cover everything. 1st and 10. They're going back to the air game immediately here. And there's Evans and Farley coming up with the tackle. 4-yard reception for George Pickens. He's had a lot of targets so far today. George Pickens just putting in work at this point. At this point, he's doing pretty well. Going to bring Florence down into the box. I would have liked to get Evans into a zone. Ayers there, not really coming down hard enough on Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson, now a Carolina Panther in real life. Of course, we're not going to force him to the Carolina Panthers in this, as we are already in Season 3. 1st and 10. Expecting another pass here. Yep, well, not even surprised. Throw away here. Pat Freiermuth, you could have gotten 4 or 5 yards there. You would have just thrown it to him, but instead throw away here. I guess he just didn't like what he saw. He had, I think, Najee Harris underneath as well, so I don't particularly understand that throwaway. Maybe there was a lot of pressure coming. He just didn't know if he was going to be able to complete the pass. I don't know. Weird shit. 3rd and 9 now here after a 1-yard rush, running the ball on 2nd down after an incomplete. It's kind of weird, I guess. And bring Florence down into this flat here, because then it's going to, well, shit. George Pickens. No, but Caleb Farley knocks it away at the last second. Gets his hand in. Caleb Farley has deep man route knockout. We go to the ground game here. Hassan Haskins here, downhill. Get him going. Get up to Kenneth Murray. I can run over Kenneth Murray. Let's go fucking hunting. And just, the guard was letting the tackle inside, and the fullback didn't help out, nothing going. I send Spears to the flat, gonna send Wiley to the flat as well, respectively. See what we're matched up with. With their alignment, it looks like man almost off rip. Yeah, it is. Oh, Linton should have this. Linton, one-on-one with a linebacker, beats him, can't get up the field, though. Beating Kenneth Murray across the field. TJ Watt was right in our face, too, so if we didn't get that out any sooner, he was going to get there. 1st and 10 now. Going to go wham here. They line up correctly, so we're able to run this. Spears, but the blocking just not good enough. Alex Highsmith now down. Because the joke is, like, Madden never, like, depicts the right injury. Like, a dude holding his shoulder will get up and he'll be like, oh, he has a toe injury. And you're like, what? Excuse you? Spears in the receiving game, making one man get off of him. I thought we had the first there. So I try to make that man miss instead of just picking up the first. If I would have known that we didn't have the first, I probably would have just went for the first. Just called it a day. Not quite being able to get it to Spears there. 4th and 1. I'm going for it. Fuck it. 4th and 1. At this point in the game, we can't settle for 3 points. We got to go for it. Linton immediately is my option here. And then Wiley late. Yeah, Linton, right there. Hold on to the football, buddy. Thank you, Tyler Linton. Just underneath. If you're going to play soft, I'm going to play hard. Play real fucking hard. 1st and 10 here. Wiley on this corner could be an option. No, but Linton underneath. And then the linebacker, just good tackling there. Try to make him miss. Not quite what I was expecting. Going to go dagger here. Wiley late, like I said again. Levis taking off and running. I think I had Linton in the flat there late, but I would have had to stop my feet, reset, and throw. Just not really an option there. 3rd and 3. Going to run the football here. Double team up to backer. Gets the backer and gets the first. Tajay Spears. 6 for 33. Like I said, not as many reps for him today, but it's part of the game plan right now. I don't need him getting injured at this point. 1st and goal. Halfback stretch to the weak side. Taylor Lewan does a good job. Down to the 3 now for Hassan Haskins. Almost 4 yards to carry there for him. There you go. Halfback sprint flare. Well, flat. Josh Oliver. Catch. Run into the end zone. Josh Oliver, the 3rd string tight end, getting involved here as well. Touchdown for him. His first of the year. His 2nd reception. I wanted to hit Haskins, but he got slowed down, so I was like, fuck it, just throw it to Oliver. Let's see if he can make something with this. And he does. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Them just not electing to really take the ball out all that much. Gonna press Caleb Farley down onto Pickens. Gonna force him to go out and make a good play. Here across the middle to Tutu Atwell. Roger McCreary. Just a good thrown ball on a break. He threw it as he was breaking, and just McCreary just not able to catch up right there. Not too mad about that. It wasn't a bad play. Just a really good throw by Kenny Pickett. Really good route by Tutu Atwell. Get to the outside, Evans. Please, dude. And there's Najee. The slowest motherfucker on planet Earth just ripped off for like a 30-yard gain. Because Evans didn't want to get to the outside. I'm literally trying to like push him with Shair to get him there. And he just doesn't want to go. So, I mean, that's what I get, I guess, right? At some point, we might consider Terrell Dotson if that continues to happen. I feel like a lot of the big run plays are because Evans just isn't in the right place. He's a good athlete, just sometimes just not in the correct locations. 10 and 6, covering this middle part of the field. Underneath there to Darnell Washington. And Keenan McIntyre is going to have to bring him down. 1st and 10 now, down to the 14. They're looking to respond immediately. They're doing a good job of it right now. So, I mean, hey, keep doing what you're doing, I guess. 1st and 10. Going to hand off Najee Harris to this opposite side. Shair there able to make a play. Getting past James Daniels, able to hold up Najee Harris. And then I finish him off with Keenan Evans. Going to go 5-man pressure here. Drop Shair into coverage. Going to hop on this D-line. Get them involved. Come on, Wesley. Beat your guy inside. And Von Florence, you got to come down harder. Come on, brother. You were playing so well this season. You have to come down harder on Darnell Washington in that situation. You got to hit him. Try to do something. He's a big body guy. If you just fucking body him like that, he's going to hold on to the football. You got to come up and you got to put your arm in there. Tyler Linton just had a really good return. Just Steelers defense having enough speed. Going to send Wiley on a streak here. If they're not going to stack somebody on him, I'm going to hit him immediately. Josh Wiley. Catch, run, get the first, get more. And he fumbles! He gets stripped! Second turnover of the year is a Josh Wiley fumble on a play that I was like, I'm going to hit him right away. I'm going to hit him right away. Nobody stacked on him. Hit him. Boom. Catch, run, and get stripped. That's fucking insane. After a good return there by Tyler Linton as well. So it literally looks like they're just starting at their own territory on a reset. On a new set of downs. This sucks. 1st and 10 here. Run play here to Najee. Get over there. We do. Surround him. Get him down. 7 for 35. Still a good average just because of that one big run play. Gonna send extra pressure here. Press everybody. Bring Shair down. Gonna send extra pressure here. Go get him. No. Deontay. He literally just throws it up. And Deontay just runs underneath of it. And Quentin just stops running. 1st and 10. Handoff. No. Play action fake. Camera's weird. Deontay. Not quite. Quentin Ayers not able to get there. Quentin, come on. You can't be getting beat by that. I might have to swap it back and just shut down Deontay at this point. Just shut down Deontay. I figure Pickens is probably going to get his anyway. Quentin can't quite get there. Knocks it away, though. 3rd and 10. Thought he was going to have a chance at a pick on the sideline. Not entirely. And drop Evans immediately. I'm going to work with Keenan on this one. Get to the inside, please. Tutu Atwell on a corner. And then McCreary, I'm holding him up. Go for the strip, dude. I don't need you to come in and help with the tackle. I'm holding him up for a reason. It's not so that we can just fucking force him down harder. 1st and 10. Swim move here by Keenan McIntyre. Can't quite get there. Isaac Seumalo sitting there ready for it. 2nd and 4 now after a 6-yard completion to Pat Freiermuth. Yeah, I said, let's see if Kenny Pickett could beat me, and so far he is. 2nd and 4 now. Pass here. Shair, no. Darnell Washington not really able to hold on to that one. Shair in coverage. 3rd and 4 now. Like I said, let's see if Kenny Pickett can beat us, and so far he is, and he's doing a good job at it too. Bring Evans down. Try to trick him a little bit. Cover back. Farley, get there! No! Farley tried to make a diving play for the football, and Freiermuth just had solid hands there. 1st and goal. Inverted cover 2. 1st and goal. Hand off here. Shair meet Najee in the hole. 1-yard rush there. 2nd and goal now. 5 minutes left in the 4th. 5 minutes left in the game to begin with. We got to come play even more physical here. They're going to try to run this football here down near the goal line. No, it's a PA sprint out. Farley able to knock it away, though, from George Pickens. 3rd and goal. One more play. One more play is all I ask, defense. Going to drop the 2 linebackers instead of sending extra pressure. I want them to go ahead and try to win. And I literally tell them to drop into 2 soft coverages at the goal line, and they don't help out on Pickens at all. Yeah, sure, go help out on Freiermuth, but you don't both need to fucking stand in the middle of the field. 1st and 10, hour and 26. We're going to go PA slot go. See if this works. It worked! Bo Melton! Go get the football! Big fucking play! Big ball, Bo Melton. Let's fucking go, Bo Melton. Burks might have had a touchdown, by the way, if I would have thrown it to him instead. So, there is that. 1st and 10 here at the 20. Big game, Bo Melton. Run here from Spears. Couple there. 3. Gonna roll out PA boot slide here. Keep Wiley in. Help out on Watt. Or you may have to be one-on-one with Watt. I don't know. Just hit Chig underneath. Can't quite get it there. The defensive tackle wins his rep immediately against Goodwell. And Wiley's nowhere to be found. Gonna go bench here. I don't love that it's on 3rd down, but gotta try something. Bo Melton could have an opportunity here with how his corner stacked on him. Nope. Just not even delivering a good ball there. 4th and 7 is so long to go for as well in this situation. Especially with how well J.J. Watt has played all day. Spears, run a wheel. Get yourself out of there. Because I'm expecting Linton to be open. Yeah, Linton open. He's not going to get there, though. That sucks. Wow, that really does suck. If that ball isn't delivered behind him, I think it's a first. But, yeah, that's tragic there. And the defense just not coming up big on that last drive. 1st and 10. Charles Menahue. Meet Jalen Warren. Negative 1 yard rush there. Gotta have the defense come up now. There's no room for error here at this point. I'm going to drop into coverage. Try to help out on Deontay, and Evans just can't get there! Why are you letting him beat you to the inside? 1st and 10. They're going to try to salt a lot of this clock away now. Pat Fryermuth underneath. 6-yard reception there. Just going to have to play for the 2 minute. I'm going to hop on a D lineman. I'm just going to have to try to win a rep here. Jalen Warren getting stopped by Wesley. That's a good play there. Going to call a timeout here. Save even more time. I know the offense isn't playing particularly great, but the defense left. Got to get a stop on these 3 downs. If they pick up a first, it's over. Call a timeout. Save as much time. Going to bring Von Florence down. We're going to actually have him in coverage. Expecting a run here. Yep. Evans, get there. And you... Yep, drag him forward, Von Florence. That's smart. That's definitely the smart play there. Fucking dumbass. It's going to be a pass, isn't it? Nope, it's a run. I guessed correctly, but can we even get there and stop him? Yes, we can. We're going to have like 30 seconds, though, at most, if less. Out at the 24, 33 seconds. So 2 plays if we stay in bounds. And we don't have our shot play that I like. That sucks. At least I don't think we have it back yet. Yeah, we don't have it back yet. You know, PA sail dig here, though. It's a decent play if Bone Melton gets matched up incorrectly, which it looks like he is right now. Bo Melton, he has to win this. He did! Let's fucking go, Bo Melton. Bo Melton is your fucking father. PA Crossers, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Dropping back to pass, trying to find something. Wiley. It's going to count it as a sack? Snap the football, please. And that's going to get picked. Yeah, I don't have words. I understand they have good edge rushers. When their backup comes in, and I'm literally... the ball is coming out of my hands, and all of a sudden, Will Levis sucks it back in and takes the sack. Why the fuck in any universe would you do that? Bo Melton came up big. He did. He had a fucking great day. Maybe we do have to take Haskins back out of the lineup and just sub him in when we need him. And then not being able to slow down Najee Harris in the second half. Letting big play after big play happen. Quentin Ayers just not showing up today. He was just lost all day. I don't know. It's just not a whole ton we can do there. Defense kind of let me down. I know the offense didn't play particularly great in any situation. And then Madden being Madden at some points as well. You know, the Josh Wiley fumble definitely hurt. That definitely hurt us a lot. But I'm not going to blame it strictly on that. Gotta play better. Going to 3-1 now. Losing to the Steelers really does suck. Losing this game, this is a game we should have won. And this is a game where if we miss out on the 1 seed or miss out on the playoffs at all, this is definitely a game that we'll sit here and go, this is a game we should have won. This is a game that was within reach and we should have won. We should have played better, especially with how we were playing throughout the season so far. And we didn't. So let's go back to the main menu. Let's look at the game for next week and all that fun stuff. I'm going to grab thumbnails and all that. Just to show you guys what I mean. So this was on the sack play. At the end of the fourth quarter. I hit my stride. I go to throw. And he's literally... This is his release point, by the way. This is a release point. And then all of a sudden, it animates him, and he double clutches. and get sacked. By the way, just putting that out there. So yeah, losing our first game is always going to suck. I'm not too worried about it. I think we played well. Just stuff we need to improve on, of course. Missing your star left tackle is a big deal. Offense. Play calling wasn't the best on my behalf either. Running multiple screenplays, running stuff that I knew wasn't probably going to work as well as it should have, especially against a team that had, decent corners, good side-to-side backers, and edge rushes that could get home. There was stuff that I probably definitely shouldn't have ran, so that is my fault more than anything. Like I said, losing your first game of the season always sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to have to bounce back, of course. We're going to have to win more games to make the playoffs, of course. We are taking on the Cardinals next week. We're going to go ahead and sim to that week, and then we will take a look at what the Cardinals record is, how our division's standing out, all that fun stuff. Holy fuck. Okay. Our division is 3-1, the top 3 seeds, and the Colts are 2-2. So that's nice. We're taking on the 2-2 Arizona Cardinals at their Stadium 4:15 game on a Sunday. So we will be heading into their building. Budda Baker has 4 sacks, by the way. So that's nice. Yeah, just not anything that we have to take care of going into next week. Just the game and the basic level stuff. Yeah, we got to go out and we got to win this game. It's as simple as that. Let's get back on track because we do have a tough game going into Kansas City the week after, and then we take on the Chargers, of course. And, anytime you play a good quarterback, you're bound to have trouble. So, if you guys enjoyed this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. And I'll be back with more videos like this, whether it's franchise rebuilds, off-season content, roster updates, all types of stuff coming out over the next couple months and into the summer, as well as then on to, of course, the fall. I'm trying to upload more and more content. I hope you guys do stick around. I don't know when exactly these are going to come out, but hopefully they'll come out sooner rather than later. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.